and conscience. Surely God would go with them. Surely their venture would not be in vain. The farm sold quickly. The Overholtsers bought a covered wagon. Carefully they packed it with flour, corn, cured meats, and water. Sam also took along a tin can of sweet crackers. They would play a very important part in the trek west. He arranged to join a wagon train of 35 families. One morning, in April 1864, the teams were hitched, the wagons ready to go. Sam was elected to be the leader. He gathered all together, the men, their wives, and the children. Joining them in the solemn farewell were saddened relatives and friends. Then a prayer, clearing of throats, some handkerchiefs appeared, goodbyes. They were off. Hardly 50 miles away, the party crossed the great Continental Divide, the Mississippi River. Now it was west, ever west, into the unknown vastness. On and on they rolled over virgin soil for centuries untilled. By day they watched for water and for game. By night they drew their wagons into a circle, built a fire with scraps of wood picked up along the trail, and posted a guard. Time after time they came upon gruesome scenes of Indian savagery. In several camps the red men had killed the entire party and taken their horses. Would they make it safely across? It was many a serious moment for Sam Overholtzer as he guided the wagon train day after day along the weary journey. As the wagons jogged over the trail, Maria began to grow heavy with child. Scarcely over 5 feet tall, this plucky little black-haired woman rode beside her husband with a rifle at her side, ready to shoot game for her little family. Sam took special precautions as he led the wagon train through treacherous Indian settlements, and with his tin of sweet crackers, a delicacy to the Indians, he was able to make acceptable peace offerings. One day, the slow-moving caravan was halted by a large mass of swampy water. Beyond the mossy bog were rich banks of green grass needed for the horses. It was Sam's plan to drive the wagons right through the water to the grassy knoll so the horses could feed. But the Indians nearby, who had become friendly through Sam's sweet gift, warned that one sip of the water could kill an animal. To avoid the risk, Sam waded into the marsh, cut the grass, and waded back with it through water up to his waist. To his dying day, he was plagued with stiffness in his legs. Years later, his children saw their father trying to soak out the soreness with a solution from the new leaves of the eucalyptus tree, so prevalent in Southern California. One morning, as Sam crawled out of his wagon to hitch up the horses, he found 3 of them writhing in pain. In a few hours, they were dead. The Overholtsers were far from their destination with only 1 horse to finish the journey. They were stranded. Today on Christian Class.